Arco 1964 here. Must be 39th or 40th time since 2015 on Newcastle racecourse. Actually, I think I went once 2014 just racing, and then a year later it was 2015 went to a lot of meetings. So actually, might include that one actually. Single meeting 2014. It was in Newcastle. It's a nice meeting. I'm not sure the Sunday Series meeting as such. It's just very valuable prize money. All 8 races actually. It's actually split race. So it's now actually 8 race card, all at least 10 grand to win the races. And one of those I'll be tempted to turn up to Newcastle, so regional. So very, very good meeting indeed. I'm not sure of the Sunday Series. I was saying, well, I'm said before, I'm a great fan of that invention basically, because rather than a racing league or a Sugar Cup, I just don't think you see make any point. What you want is better prize money, better horses, rather than silly gimmicks. I missed actually the first 2 races. I knew I was going to miss the first one, because I was going to, I think it's an Ocean film, David Attenborough film, brilliant film in my view, and I went to see it in Newcastle Cinema, and it was always going to be when that film finished, and I go a bus over to racecourse. I was always going to be pushed to make the first race or the second race, and the trailer's just me, or trailers longer than they used to be in total. There's 20 minutes of trailers for a film, and I'm sure it used to be 20 minutes, and maybe cinemas have to do that to keep going, I don't know. I mean, to that extent, I'm not great for trailers the rest of times, but I will a necessity for cinemas. But 20 minutes is a bit much in my view. But then, so I missed the first race, and I was going to miss the second as well, partly because of that. I've always liked the first race, I felt. And I thought the trailers made sure I missed the second, but I have the third race. It's nice enough meeting. So I was saying before I got York on 31st of May, I booked Hamilton at some point of the next June, I think, for a meeting, decent enough meeting there. I'm not sure quite. This has to be the final race there, unfortunately. There's track renovation at somewhere between Glasgow and Carlisle, or Carlisle and Newcastle. It means I can't go so it's like a cheaper way as well normally. Train from Carlisle to... Oh, is it there's no train on a Sunday ever? How was it? I thought it was track renovation. No, it wasn't that. I'm not remembering. All the times I've gone racing, I've thought it 50 odd times. A lot of times going back car to Newcastle to get back, because it's quite cheap normally from either Ayr or Hamilton, or say Haydock, Wigan, Chester, Aintree. I've actually never gone on Sunday, or at least a late train back. And the last train on Sunday is 8:30, instead of 10 o'clock rest of the week. And I had assumed that this was new, and I was looking up, getting a bit annoyed about this, because time travel changed by Northern or something. I'm looking up itself past train times, no, you wouldn't believe it at all through this. I was down at Waterton 2 years ago doing this sort of thing, but I was very annoyed, and I went back through previous train times and realising, no, it's been using sort of archived old websites, I think, all historic train things, maybe actually I think it was just historic train timetable websites, and suddenly realising it's never been a late train on Sunday from Carlisle. Well, not in the last 8 years or something. I just never ever got a train, tried to get a train on a Sunday, it was on Hamptons on a Sunday, back that way just on a Sunday, and I thought, good grief, that is a strange one. But no, apparently not, so I have to go back to my Edinburgh and have to leave a little earlier, which means I missed the final race. I don't think it was announced that that's possibly getting the train, I think, but I doubt Hamilton to going down towards whether you're going to Claremont to Carlisle. That's Ayr, I think, actually. I can't remember if it's Glasgow, which way you go, but maybe just you have to go via Glasgow, I think. But anyway, so instead of going to Glasgow, but again earlier slightly earlier train, and then via Edinburgh to Newcastle. I booked Newbury July the 18th. I was planning, as I mentioned in one video I haven't put out yet, a lot of videos not put out yet, but I will be saying in the video, it's recorded but not put out yet. I think I'm staying overnight and going to Newmarket the next day, because I was only about now 8 listed races I've not been to, and 2 successive days. That's one at Newbury, one in Newmarket the next day, and it was an evening meeting, twilight, 4 o'clock start at Newmarket. So it's certainly possible I could deal with it. But it was all just hassle. The train back was rather expensive, and I actually forgot that it was going to be difficult. And I think Peterborough to Newmarket and back again on successive days, you can't get a return, basically. And I think it's been more expensive. I thought, I'll just deal with Newmarket next year. I'll probably do a Newmarket meeting. I'm probably going to have a Newbury one later in August. One of these Leicester meetings I've not been to. But one thing is, and it's been raised a few times this about music, jockey club and music events. It's not the only race course has this issue. I think jockey club especially seem to grow. And bumping the ticket prices up with a music event, which I don't mind as a minor race meeting, but this was as a listed race. One of the listed races not been to the 8 was on one of these days. And there's the Sugar Babes and Daniel and Natasha Bedingfield, always getting too mixed up which one it was. I like one, it's Push Button I'm a great fan of, but that's like one Sugar Babes song I like. I'm not going to hang it, and I couldn't hang around anyway because I need to get the train back out of. I'm not going to stay overnight, and I have to get Newmarket, Peterborough, or possibly via base Edmonds to Peterborough, slightly slower way, to get the train back to Newcastle. So I couldn't hang around anyway. And the price was really expensive. It's like 40 quid for a grandstand ticket, and it's ridiculous. And I've had email with Jockey Club saying, look, I would have gone to this meeting, I would have done, and I'm not going to it because of this reason. And I'll probably end up going next year, I think, because I doubt they're going to change things. This is Windsor back 2019, I think, or 18 and 19. There's only been about 4 group grader races I've not been to, and there's one at Windsor. And they gave them this sort of thing, I doubt 40 quid ticket, basically because the music went afterwards, and I thought, oh, this is ridiculous. Left it for 1 year hoping that it would be, cheaper the next year, and it wasn't, and I thought, oh well, I'll just go to it anyway. Didn't hang around for the music event because there was no one I was, Lemon Faith was either the year before or the year went to, I think it was her, just not interested whatsoever. And I ended up in a pub in Windsor, nice real pub, and seeing live music as well. I didn't know I was going to be there, and it was really, the guys did this guitar, I've seen this twice before, and it's really good, and it was an enjoyable evening actually, and much more enjoyable, I think, to hang around with the music I wasn't interested in. Not sure anything else I'm going to, group graduations are basically done, I think, after August. I was planning going to bar the December 14th or whenever it is in Doncaster, a new one I couldn't go to last year, and some of the plans, and so I'll go to that this year almost certainly, but that's only one out of to go to. There's always possibilities. I had considered one last one actually. I've not been for quite a few years. I've been over, but I think it was just the timing didn't. Well, that was it. 4 days I couldn't do, have plans. So for one day I could do a Thursday was Ascot Cup Day, and it's just £10 more expensive. And I thought, I didn't think it was worth it for that.